Hi everybody, it's Doreen and I'm back today with another birthday card. Now this doesn't have to be a birthday card. You can make this whatever kind of card you want, but since I typically have to make birthday cards, that's what I'm going to make mine today. And this is a really quick and easy and simple card to put together. So what does our card look like? This is the card that we will be making today. So come on and join me, and I'm going to show you how to make this quick and easy card. Okay everybody, so let's bring up the supplies and we're going to make our card. This one is a really quick and fast and easy one. I'm not going to show you how to lay it out on the mat because it's so simple to put together. So let's bring up the supplies so we can get started. But first, I need to find my tape gun so we can put the card together. Okay everybody, so I'm ready. So I've already gone ahead and added my sentiment, and I once again used the print and cut feature to do that. I love to do that, to go ahead and put my sentiments in. That way I don't have to go ahead and rubber stamp. Sometimes I do rubber stamp, but I like using the print and cut feature. So we're going to put on our back piece first. So when your card cuts out, looks like this, and you're just going to score along the score lines, and looks like there is no score line for this one. So that's where it looks like so. So let's put our back piece on first, and that is going to go here. And there is actually a right and wrong way to putting this on, so just make sure what you want to do is you want to line up your holes right here and make sure they're on and match up the score lines. So I'm going to use the Mega Runner tape roller to put this on. I got this from Skylar, and when she sent me this, I actually was going to buy it, and she told me she had an extra one, so she sent this to me. I just want to make sure I'm putting my tape on the right side. Now supposedly when you run tape across here, it's supposed to not get the tape. It's only going to get the tape in the areas that you run the tape gun. So we're going to see if this really actually works. I'm going to just run it across like so. And be very careful. This is paper. So I'm just pushing a little bit too hard there. So I'm going to go a little easier with it. And then I'm going to pull this up. Now supposedly there shouldn't be any tape in between the little slants here. So we'll see when we put this on the card. So I'm going to line this up, and I do see just a little bit of tape, but this would have been better than using my ATG gun, or maybe possibly the Tombow. And the way I can get rid of those tape, the tape that did get in those little spaces, is I can just run along here using my adhesive remover tool and get those little specks of tape out of there. So we'll just run that along there really quick, and that should remove them. And we'll just wipe that off. Okay, so now we'll add our next piece, and that piece is going to go, let's make sure we get this right. It's going to line up here and sit on your card like so. So it looks like we've got it lined up the way it's supposed to be. So once again, I'm going to use the Mega Runner by Xyron and get my tape along here. And run that all the way across. Hopefully I did get some tape on the other side, but we can get that off of there. I should have used a brand new sheet of paper when I did that, because it still had the tape from when we ran it across the first time. So, but we'll be okay. Gonna line up our circles here, and then we'll put the rest of it down. And then once again, I'll use the adhesive remover to get any of that tape that's there that I don't need. And then we can go ahead and fold our card. So now the way this works is this folds over like so, or you can fold it this way. I kind of like it folded that way. And then what we'll do is we'll take some ribbon and run that through. So we're going to get tape along here, because we do want that to stay, and I'm just going to use a Tombow for that. Now, this card is a silhouette file, and I will put a link to the item number down below in the description bar. And I believe this is a Jame. I'm not sure of her last name, but I will put all the information below. And she does have a link to not how to put this one together, but she has several other cards that are made similar to these, and she has a link on how to put those together. I just thought I'd go ahead and do a video on this particular one. So the last thing we're going to do is we're going to add our little outside sentiment, and this is part of the file. It just says live out loud, and I'm just going to run that across here like so, and I've got it popped up on some foam tape, so it'll sit like this, and then we'll have our little tie for tying up the card. So then once he unties it, he can read the sentiment. So I'm going to go ahead and add my little sentiment here, add my ribbon, or I may be using some jute cord. I haven't decided yet. And then a few little other embellishments, and I'll come back with the finished card. Okay, everybody, so I am back with the finished card, and I've gone ahead and added my little pennant sentiment right here, which spells out live out loud. And then I went ahead and added some twine, and it's just some twine that I picked up at Tuesday morning, and tied my little bow. Now when you put this twine on here, make sure that you run your end pieces through this layer here, and I'm just going to untie this and show you what I mean real quickly, because I actually had it tied incorrectly the first time I did it. So just in case you are wondering how you do that. So what you'll do is you'll put your end pieces through this way first, and that'll make it where your pieces are together like that. And then you'll run those through here like so, and then we'll add the other one, and then even them out if you can. Be careful because it says cardstock or paper. And then you can go ahead and tie your bow. So I'm just going to tie a real quick bow. And then it'll end up like that. And then what I did was I went ahead, and I'm going to retie that off camera, and added some of the candies, and they look like this, along here on the edge. I just wanted to just dress it up a little bit, since I can't add any bling because this is a card for a mail. So I always like adding these because it does dress the card up, since you can't add bling when you're making a masculine card. So, and then for my envelope, I just took some cardstock or paper from this paper pack. It's called Antique Dots by My Mind's Eye, and I actually picked this up a while back at, I believe, Hobby Lobby. So I went ahead and used my We Are Memory Keeper board, envelope punch board that I got from Skylar, to make my envelope. And then I went ahead and used this stamp set by Stampin' Up called Well Script and stamped out Happy Birthday. And it may be hard to see on camera. And for that I used the Tim Holtz Distress Ink, the walnut stain. So that's it, everybody. This is the birthday card that I've made for my brother-in-law. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.